You stand in front of the mirror, 6 weeks postpartum. Your body grew a human. You know this logically, but the person staring back at you, you don't recognize her. Your stomach is soft where it used to be firm. There are stretch marks you've never seen before. Your breasts don't feel like yours anymore. And you're supposed to just be okay with this? Welcome to Everyday Mom Chronicles. Today, we're talking about something that doesn't get discussed enough, the psychological journey of physical changes after having a baby, not the bounce-back narrative, the real, raw truth about what it's like to live in a body that feels completely foreign. Let me be clear, this isn't about vanity. This is about identity. This is about grief. This is about learning to exist in a body that served an incredible purpose, but no longer feels like home. Let's start with what actually happens physically. During pregnancy, your body produces relaxin, a hormone that loosens ligaments and joints. Your rib cage expands, your hips widen, your abdominal muscles separate. This is called diastasis recti. Your feet might permanently grow a half size. Your skin stretches beyond what seems possible. And then after birth, you're expected to just shrink back. But you don't, not right away, sometimes never. And society acts like this is a moral failing. Here's what nobody tells you. In those first weeks postpartum, you're still wearing maternity clothes. You look 6 months pregnant, but you're not. You're just swollen, healing. Your uterus is shrinking back down. It takes 6 weeks. 6 weeks of looking pregnant without being pregnant. And the mental toll of that is crushing. Let me tell you about a friend of mine. Before pregnancy, she was fit, strong, and confident in her body. She knew what her body could do. Then she had her daughter. Her body did the most incredible thing it would ever do. It grew and birthed a human being. But when she looked in the mirror 2 months postpartum, all she saw was what was gone. The flat stomach, the muscle definition, the body she knew. She felt betrayed by her own skin. She couldn't run anymore, not like before. Her pelvic floor was weakened. She'd leak urine sometimes. This is incredibly common, by the way. Up to 50% of postpartum women experience some form of incontinence, but nobody talks about it. So she felt alone, broken, like her body had failed her, even though it had just accomplished the impossible. This is the psychological disconnect. Your body deserves celebration. It deserves awe. It created life. But you feel grief, loss, disconnection, and then you feel guilty for feeling those things. Society makes it worse. The celebrity culture of "I got my body back in 6 weeks," the Instagram posts of flat stomachs at 3 months postpartum, the comments from relatives, "You'll lose the baby weight soon," as if your worth is tied to your pre-pregnancy size. But here's what the research shows. It takes a full year for your body to fully recover from pregnancy and childbirth. A year. And even then, some changes are permanent. Your body is different now. Not worse, different. Psychologically, this is an identity shift. You have to grieve the body you had while learning to accept the body you have. And that's hard. That's really, really hard. Let's talk about what this looks like emotionally. You might avoid mirrors. You might refuse to be in photos with your baby because you hate how you look. You might cry in the shower touching skin that feels foreign. You might refuse intimacy with your partner because you feel uncomfortable, unsexy, disconnected. These feelings are valid, all of them. You're not shallow. You're not ungrateful. You're human. You're processing a massive physical transformation while simultaneously caring for a newborn on no sleep. Of course you're struggling. Here's what helped my friend, and what might help you. First, she stopped following social media accounts that made her feel worse. The fitness influencers who snapped back in 3 weeks, the celebrities with personal trainers and chefs. She curated her feed to show real postpartum bodies, soft stomachs, stretch marks, real women. Second, she started moving her body in ways that felt good, not punishing. Gentle walks, stretching. Not to lose weight, just to reconnect, to remember her body could still do things, to feel strong again, even if strong looked different now. Third, she talked about it with other moms, with her partner. With her therapist, she stopped pretending she was fine when she wasn't, and she found that almost every mother she knew felt the same way. The isolation was the worst part. Breaking that isolation helped immensely. Fourth, she permitted herself to grieve, to miss her old body while loving what her new body had done. Both things can be true. You can be grateful and grieving at the same time. And fifth, she bought clothes that fit her current body. Not her old size, not her goal size, her current size. Because wearing clothes that fit well makes you feel more human, more yourself. This is Everyday Mom Chronicles. Your body after a baby deserves compassion, patience, and time. Subscribe for more honest conversations about the psychological journey of motherhood. And please, be gentle with yourself. You're doing something incredible. Your body is not your enemy. Treat it with the kindness it deserves.